What's up, knife people? It's Pocket Knife Collector, and this is most definitely not a pocket knife, but it is a recent acquisition that I picked up at the Texas State Surplus Store in Austin, which is where knives confiscated at airports in the state of Texas end up eventually to be resold, and they are sometimes put in bins for $3 or $8. If the employees notice something that seems like it might be more valuable, they will try to price it individually, which is what happened here. No sheath with this thing. This is, some of you will recognize, a Gerber Mark II, which is a fighting knife that was issued to U.S. military personnel beginning in the 1960s. Some of them made it to Vietnam. The knife continued to be produced until the 80s with basically this same shape, right? They called this the wasp waist, how this narrows here. The serrations are typical of later models. They started doing serrations in the 70s, and based on this serial number, we're looking at late 1970s. This is a cast metal material. This gray one with a little bit of texture to it, they call this cat's tongue because it's textured. We've got a cross guard, and this thing has obviously been used and I would say abused. It has been sharpened and resharpened. So in pristine condition, these can be worth a lot of money as a collector's item. This one obviously is not in pristine condition. The surplus store wanted $100. I thought that was probably about right. But I have something else to show you today too. This is kind of the modern replacement of this. You know, there have been a lot of knives produced with military use in mind in the United States. Most famously, probably the USMC Mark II fighter for the Marines, and then also the same basic knife was issued to other branches of the military from K-Bar. I have shown a knife like that on this channel before. I don't have one within reach to show you at the moment, but chances are you probably know what a K-Bar looks like. This is another knife that was sort of intended for military use, and I got this from GovX. If you're not familiar with GovX, it is a website that offers discounts to military personnel, first responders, government employees in various categories. If any of that sounds like it might be you, you should check, see if you qualify, because you might be able to get some stuff at pretty good discounts. So I'm going to try to open this box up with this old Gerber. It's not sharp. Kind of sawing my way through here. Okay. Yeah. Benchmade. Cool. Use my Microtech MSI to pop the seal on this thing. This was on closeout, so I guess Benchmade is going to stop producing this model. That's what I assume closeout means. This is Benchmade's newer packaging, by the way. I should do a little video just on the changes to Benchmade's packaging. It's really cool, like memory foam stuff they're using in there now. My guess is that they've updated their packaging to try to stay ahead of counterfeiters, because Benchmade's got a problem with counterfeiters. There are a lot of people making, well, I don't know if it's a lot of people, but there are a lot of counterfeit knives in circulation that are pretty convincing. You know, I mean, it's not the right steel, but you wouldn't know that unless you had a lot of time to test it and you had, you know, either conditions where you could really test it or you had equipment that could tell you, you know, what what the alloy composition was, which most people don't have. And even though some of those counterfeit knives have gotten to be pretty good, the counterfeiters were having difficulty making boxes with the same kind of closed cell foam that Benchmade was using. So that was a tell. But my guess is that the counterfeiters probably eventually got good at that too. And so that prompted Benchmade to make this change. I'm speculating. I don't actually know. All right, so this is SOCP, SOCP fixed blade. So our SOCP knives, there's a folder, there is a smaller fixed blade. This is the full-sized fixed blade in CPM 3V steel. These are all Greg Thompson designs. And there's our Benchmade butterfly. And it is a dagger. It is sharpened on both sides, and this one is partially serrated. Yeah, I would say that that is an inheritor of the Gerber Mark II design aesthetic. Obviously, this is showing advances in materials. We've got full tang here. I suppose this is a striking surface at the end. Interesting sheath. It's got, you know, hole for drainage. It's got some tie down points. The retention, I think, is pretty darn good, even without this snapped. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. Made in USA. I will probably do a video at some point showing the various versions of the SOCP. I've got at least 3 of them, 3 different form factors. But for now, I just thought it was kind of cool that I happened to find this at the surplus store on the same day that this was arriving in the mail. Serendipity. Gotta find a sheath for this thing. I wonder if I can clean that blade up. I'm probably not going to do any further damage than has already been done. All right, that's all for now. I'm Pocket Knife Collector. If you subscribe to my channel, I'll keep showing you knives. That's the deal. Thanks. Bye.